What if a small side project could act like a quiet engine, quietly growing money while you sleep? This is episode 44 in the series, and it shows a simple, repeatable system you can use in the US or Canada to turn small gigs into real wealth. Most hustle lists are loud and rely on luck or hype. This one stays practical, with steps you can start this week and keep for years. Think of every dollar from a side gig as water you must pour into 3 buckets. Each bucket has a job: living expenses, growing the side hustle, and investing for tomorrow. First, pick 3 side hustles that fit your skills and what's in demand where you live. In the US and Canada, practical options include freelance writing or design, online tutoring, and buying and selling goods. Freelance work, like writing, editing, or small design projects, pays when you deliver reliable results. Online tutoring in subjects you know or teaching a language taps into steady demand from students everywhere. Flipping items you find cheap and reselling online creates cash quickly if you learn a few simple rules. Canada and the US have platforms like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Etsy, where small flips can scale. Another solid option is virtual assistants or handling admin tasks remotely, which can be steady once you build a routine. The key is to start with one service you do well and expand with clear expectations like response times and deliverables. Next, know your numbers before you scale. Estimate an hourly rate you want, then price projects so after costs you keep a healthy profit margin. Set an hourly target you want after costs, like $15 to $25 depending on the gig. Then split your time so you can complete the task without burning out. Now, a practical split you can apply from every payout: 50% to living, 25% to growing the side hustles, 25% to investing. If you already have a job, you can still use this split with the profits or adjust to 60 to 20 to 20. Create a weekly money check-in where you tally revenue, subtract costs, and decide where to move funds. Use a simple sheet or a notebook. The point is to see progress without overcomplicating things. A simple Google Sheet works fine. Date, gig, revenue, costs, profit, bucket, notes. Update it every week and review every month to see which gigs deserve more time. Keep receipts and track taxes and retirement implications, especially if you live in the US or Canada. In the US, you might look at a Roth or traditional IRA. In Canada, a TFSA or RRSP can help, but talk to a professional. Let me give you 2 quick examples. Mia in Boston started with freelance writing, then added online tutoring and a small thrift flip routine. She kept the profits in 3 buckets and watched her side income grow steadily over 3 months. Focusing on reliable work and smart reinvestment beat chasing every new trend. Jin in Vancouver picked up freelancing as a virtual assistant and started flipping sneakers on weekends. With the 3-bucket plan, his growth fund bought a better camera and a course to improve his skills, and ROI rose. The wrong move is jumping from gig to gig without a plan. Another mistake is underpricing or ignoring the time a task takes to complete. Keep a low startup budget and test markets with small bets. If something doesn't hit your target in a few weeks, drop it and reallocate effort. When a gig starts consistently making money, reinvest part of the profits back into better tools or advertising. This is how the side hustle stops being a hobby and starts growing into a real engine. The biggest shift isn't fancy gear. It's paying yourself first every time. Automate the process if you can, even with small amounts, so you don't forget. How many gigs should you start with? Start with 3, but only as many as you can manage consistently. If a stream dries, you move the plan quickly, shift time to another gig, or increase hours. Flexibility is part of the system, not a failure. Today, pick 3 gigs that fit your skills and your city. Then set your first weekly money check-in for this coming week. If you love numbers, set up a tiny dashboard. You could use a simple spreadsheet or a free app that tracks income and expenses. The core ideas work in both countries because they focus on value, not location. Adapting to local tax rules is the part where you want to be careful. Beyond money, the system teaches you discipline, focus, and a habit of reviewing what works. That mindset sticks with any job, saves you from debt, and compounds in your favor. If you want to travel light through life, build a small bank of recurring profits. Small bets that pay over time can add up to something meaningful. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe for more practical money moves. Comment below with the side hustle you want to try first, and share what you'll reinvest this month. 3 takeaways to remember. Pick 3 gigs, track every dollar, reinvest steadily. Those steps create a habit that multiplies, not a quick windfall. Rounding out, if you want to go deeper, I'll share templates and scripts in the next videos. For now, Start small and stay consistent. For U.S. residents, open an IRA and a separate business account early. For Canadians, open a TFSA and a simple business account. Use tax software to stay organized. Another practical tip: use free resources to learn, like local libraries, community colleges, and reputable online courses. Your growth depends on your willingness to learn and adjust. Set a monthly ROI review date on your calendar. Ask yourself what worked, what didn't, and where you'll reallocate time. If you found this useful, like the video and subscribe for more practical money moves. Comment below with the side hustle you'll start first and what you'll reinvest this month.